I made it. Hey everybody, welcome back. Boy, the time is flying here. We've got some more clearance going on for you. And if you haven't shopped with us on a clearance day, it's exciting because a lot of things that maybe you loved, but you were like, I can only afford so much. Well, now you'll be able to get because we've knocked the prices down. Kimberly Schlabman, who's an absolute deer, and is a big award winner. She's just amazing. Little Big Town. She's won all kinds of great awards. She's just amazing. She couldn't be here for clearance, but we have some of her really cool stuff, and this is her Love and Daisy's three-piece bowl set. $49.95 when she was here. They dropped the price. I only have a handful left. They dropped the price down to $29.95 with a flex pay of only $9.98. You got that beautiful Southern charm and really, really practical and usable bowls. And here helping me out is the lovely Carrie Miletto. So you have to be like a little Southern girl today now. That's you.
I do live in Georgia.
I know you're a Southern girl anyway.
I live in Atlanta, so how appropriate, right?
These are adorable.
These are adorable.
Yeah.
When they come to your door, can I just, so when I opened mine, it was so cool to see the different designs on each one, but then the fact that these are mixing bowls that nest within each other, number one, so you see here they're nested, and then they come with lids, which for me, I have had, you know, the porcelain type.
So like a 6-piece set, not a 3-piece, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they never come with lids. And you know, the only ones I ever had that came with lids were the like the stainless steel ones, and you can't put those in the microwave.
Look.
You can't cook in those. Just look how amazing that is. So it goes right over the handles.
Like
yes.
Oh my gosh, look. These, you're right, these never. I mean, the metal ones do, but they're metal.
But they're metal, so you can't put them in the microwave. This goes right into the
cook in there.
You can cook in there. You can take it right to the refrigerator when you're done. So leftovers just stay in the same container. And the presentation, because it's Kimberly, the presentation is beautiful.
Look at that. I'd pay 29 bucks for that bowl. For one bowl, I would.
You could.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. What I love about them too, and is that they have so much charm in the industrial metal bowls.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling you to get rid of your metal bowls. You know, you can use those for certain things, but you're not going to serve a potato salad in a metal bowl.
You don't want to do that.
You can't. Exactly. You're not going to cook in those metal bowls. They're too thin. They're not made for that. They're just made for prep. These you can cook, you can serve, you can prepare. Look at that salad bowl.
You know, and it just takes what you're cooking and it elevates it to a whole nother level. So what do? We spend time, we buy mixing bowls, but then we buy a separate set of serving bowls that we can have out, and then we buy Tupperware or things like that to put our foods in when we're done. Well, with this set, you don't have to do that. You're cutting out buying three different sets of things.
You are making me healthy hungry right now, girl.
I know, well, it's summertime,
put a little feta in there. That's it. I'm done. I'm over the edge. You know what I really, really do love though is that I'm watching you do that, and just watching you prepare that is different than if you did it in a metal bowl. Like the whole picture of that whole Southern charm comes with that. I mean, it comes with you too, but it comes with the addition of the bowls. So think about it when you're mixing up a batter, you're doing cookies for holiday, and you're sitting there, and people are watching you. They're looking and they're going, "Look at those bowls. Where did you get those?" They're not going to know you got them for 50% off. I would easily, when I get home, because it's clearance day, so I can't wait. That's one of the days I love to shop. You know, I don't shop all the time. Although I bought a leaf blower the other day from us, but I will buy in that set of blue or red, I would buy them easily. I love that they nest.
Yes.
And remember, because these are high-fired ceramic, when they're made, these things go into like an 1800-degree oven. So we let you put them in your own oven up to 400 degrees, Carrie.
Absolutely. So that's another thing. So you could take this from the oven, you could take this to the microwave, you could take this from the mixing and preparation stage right to the table to serve. And then guess what? Barbecue's done. Well, even during the barbecue, by the way, I don't want to forget to mention this. Keep these lids on top so that the bugs are not getting into your food when you're serving. But then when you're done, this just simply pops right on top and it goes right into the refrigerator. So when you take out your leftovers the next day, you're not actually using, it's because I'm short, you're not actually using, I know, lift me up there so I can get to it. But you know, again, right to the refrigerator and then right back out, and then you could pop these into the microwave if you wanted to heat up your beans.
Yeah, and by the way, when we talk about the lids, we say, you know, I wouldn't put the lids in an oven, obviously, of any kind. You don't want to do that. And it actually says don't even put them in the microwave with those lids. You can always put a piece of plastic wrap or whatever over the top. I usually use a paper plate or whatever. But $29.95, these are going really quick. I almost don't want to push these too much because I want to make sure I get one when I get one. Is that selfish? Am I being very selfish?
And don't forget, so you have the red or the blue. I personally have the blue, which worked really nicely in my house and in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the nice part too, because they're the two colors. So you have some really good choices here to match up to your current colors in your kitchen. Put my oil in, please.
Can I do that?
Yes, as I get in there. Now, you're getting a 1 quart, a 2 quart, and a 3 quart. So the sizes really make sure that you have everything you need for all your preparation. But again, you saw how I took it right to the table for my picnic over here. You have everything you need for serving. So,
do you know what I love too about this is the charm of it. Don't you feel better cooking and working in a bowl like that than you would in an industrial bowl?
That look. Yes, because, okay, I also have...
Cooking is not, like, I don't get paid to cook. I love to cook, right?
I love things that make me smile. So in my kitchen, it makes me happy. So whatever makes you happy or makes me happy, those are exactly the items you should have in your kitchen, because it gets you excited to cook. And then when you're in the kitchen, you should be happy. It's food. You know, even Kimberly talks about how it's a connection of people, how it brings us all together. Think about it. Every time somebody comes over your house, where do we all hang out? In the kitchen. You're spending time with your family. And so this is just a way to take something beautiful, add it to your kitchen prep, but also, again, be able to use it in the microwave, on the table, be able to store in it, and that means it's highly versatile. And I think that what Kimberly got right about this is giving us something that we can have just one set of mixing bowls that go the distance. And then there you go.
Who has ceramic bowls that have lids on them? All right, nobody. And I love the fact that, and you brought it to a perfect thing. If you're bringing food to a party, do you want to bring it in a metal bowl?
No.
I would never bring a dip or a salad in an industrial bowl. Don't get me wrong, I have them and I love them. They're great for certain things. They're great for industrial type. They're cooking behind the scenes stuff.
Exactly.
You're not bringing that to a party. Hey, these would make a great gift for somebody if you know somebody has a gift-giving occasion coming up. And remember, you can heat in these, so if you want to do spinach artichoke dip, which you did, right? And then, of course, look at all the beautiful salads you made.
So again, it's going straight to the party, straight to the table, whatever. This is actually Kimberly's date salad, so it's the kale and date salad that she has in her book, if you did pick that up when she was here. The cucumber tomato salad.
Look at this fruit salad.
A fruit salad. I mean, this is the but what does fruit salad attract? Bugs, right? It attacks all those flies, okay? So being able to do this when you are at the picnic or at the party, and then anyone, when they want to get in there, can just take the lid right off. You can still see what's inside, and I think that's really important.
1,300 left if you want to get them. Paul, what's the most popular? I'm going to say it is the blue. All right.
I love the blue.
You're going to love having them. And remember, let me show them over here.
Please.
So here they are when you're put them away. So these are the bowls as they nest. I love these. You know what else I love too? They even have helper handles.
They do.
I mean, that is so smart.
It's perfect.
That Kimberly girl, she's a smart girl, right? Well, she knows. Hey, let me tell you, Southern cooks are some of the best cooks. They know what it takes to cook. So they get stuff that really works, but they also add a lot of charm and they make things beautiful. And you look at the design.
Look at the design.
Look at the pattern on here, and then the smarts to create lids.
I know. Which, again,
I mean, that's just,
please look anywhere. You will never see a ceramic that's going to have this on it. So I think that that's really what she got right about this. And the fact that it can bake, that it can go in the microwave, that you can take this right to the table, that you can then store in them, means that this is a versatile set. This is, you don't have to get the mixing bowls, then the serving bowls, then the storage containers, and you have all of this stuff that you're storing in your kitchen. This is going to bring it down to the basics for you. I mean, I almost would get 2 sets.
Well, here, let me tell you this.
Depending upon what your needs are.
When you go to buy bowls like this in the store, all right, if they're just a painted bowl set, they're not going to be oven safe. They're going to chip very easily, all right? They're not fired in a kiln. These are created in ceramic. They are glazed, they're painted and glazed, and then they are fired in a kiln. It hardens the surface, so it's less likely to chip, but it also gives you the ability to bake in these, because if they can handle an 1800-degree oven, which you obviously don't do, they're gonna handle your 400-degree oven as well. So if you wanna do souffle, if you wanna do cakes inside there, you can bake in there, you can chill in there, put them in the fridge and keep your salad nice and cold, because ceramic keeps things cold too.
Absolutely, and you're getting a 1 quart, a 2 quart, and a 3 quart, so you're getting all the sizes you're going to need to really serve perfectly this summer and right into the rest of the year.
This I will buy. I can't buy everything in my 3-hour block. These I will buy in a sec.
It's so awesome.
And if you ever came to my house with your hubby, you'd be like, he's a pretty classy guy with those guys. You would. You'd be like, you know.
Totally.
You'd be like, I like this guy. All right. Let's move over. Miss Carrie Miletto's not leaving me yet. We also have available, I can't see it yet, Paul, so hold on. This is the 11-inch everyday pan. I love that this comes with a lid, and I will tell you, this is another great pan to be able to bake in. It's PFOA free, so you don't have any of that nasty stuff, those weird chemically things that you don't want to heat up. It's got a tempered glass lid, and it's riveted. Those handles are riveted. I love this stuff. Amazing. We have it in 4 colors. Oh my gosh, it comes in that, oh, that pink is amazing. It comes in red, teal, and it comes in silver as well. This is you know what I call this? This is it's an everything pan.
It really is. And
right?
Since it's been in my kitchen, I cannot tell you, my fish has never come out better. I do a lot of turkey burgers at home, which I'm gonna make with you here.
Okay.
But I think what's so great is because I love how the handles are, so it makes it really efficient when you're cooking.
They're big, substantial handles. You see, they're not little wiry handles.
At all. So you get a really good grip, and I love that you can take this straight to the table. Look at that champagne nonstick on the inside.
That's beautiful.
Which really sets it apart. Again, this is something that Kimberly got so right. You'll be so proud to serve this. Let's get started. I'm gonna pop this over. This is actually the pink ombre.
Yeah, I have never seen, look at, they even did an ombre. They did that fading ombre design. I've never seen a pan or cookware in pink. So if you're looking for something just for you, ladies, very, very special, or gentlemen, if you love that color. And then you have that beautiful champagne on the inside. We'll put that aside. So let's talk about the sort of the nuts and bolts of why we love these pans outside the aesthetic thing. Is first of all, you have that great aluminum and stainless steel base. So it's a combination. Stainless is a very durable hard metal. Aluminum is a great conductor of hot and cold. So it makes a perfect combination. You have riveted handles in here, so these are not glued on, they're not welded on. They go right through the pan. They're never gonna fall off. And then, of course, you have a tempered glass lid with a little vent valve, so you're not gonna get the condensation and the dripping and all that stuff.
Perfect. Yeah. And the fact that you can take this to the oven as well, so up to 500 degrees for the pan itself, but then also the lid up to 350 degrees. So there's actually a casserole that we're gonna be getting in just a moment. But I took all these recipes from Kimberly's book, so if you've been actually following, I know I'm just gonna let them keep going. I put no oil in here. So I'm gonna start off with some turkey burgers. This is one of the recipes she had that comes with caramelized onions, so it's absolutely delicious. While those are cooking and I'm giving those a minute, I wanna pop over to our mac and cheese. This is her smoked mac and cheese recipe. So, you know, you can use whatever kind of cheese that you like, but this is a smoked Gouda, which really gives it that, again, that smoky yum flavor.
Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it?
But notice how, as we're just swirling through here, I hope that you can see that the cheese is not sticking at all. This is a pan that you are going to be able to wipe right out when you're finished.
Look at how it's bubbling all across
that unbelievable?
pan, right? So you get that even heat distribution and no messy dealing with it. A lot of people won't make mac and cheese themselves just because they don't want to clean up after it, so they buy it in a plastic container and they zap it in the micro. And let me tell you, it is so easy and so much better when you make it yourself with your own cheese. Like you said, Gouda?
Oh, Gouda's the best.
Love Gouda's one of my favorite
again, that smoky flavor is what we're looking for. So once this is nice and cooked through, then all we want to do is just top it with some cheese.
Because you know what you need when you have something cheesy? You need to add more cheese.
Of course. Because of course.
I love you, Carrie.
So we're just going to top it, and then we're going to put some parsley right on top there for some beautiful color.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you would add whatever you enjoy, but here's the part that I absolutely love.
Right?
I can throw this in the oven if I wanted to crisp it on top and do some breadcrumbs even, but check this out. When I'm finished, this just goes straight to the table and it gets served. That's what I love about, that's why this everyday pan is really so versatile, because it goes straight from, say, oven to table. And again, it's that being able to use it multiple ways. So thank you for sliding that over.
I just wanted it to be in front of you there, and we can slide our other pan down if you want, where we have our heat.
And then when we're done with this, then you have your lid to take it away and or again keep it covered. So that's really smart.
And it'll stay warm in there because of that aluminum construction. It holds temperature really well. If you go to read the reviews on Kimberly's stuff, it's almost always customer picks across the board. They love this thing as well. This was a $59 pan. They took, what did they take, $25 off? $25 off on clearance price today, and you are going to get great results. Look at how nice and brown our little turkey burgers. Remember, turkey burgers don't brown like beef do. It's a little bit of a lighter browning, but they're absolutely perfect. You got some onions in there. The one thing I notice on everything you're cooking, you're not adding any extra fat.
No, I am not.
That nonstick's got to be super.
And it's coming right off. This is a Quantum 2. It's Whitford nonstick. That is one of the highest quality nonsticks that you can get in the marketplace. So again, something that was really thought about here to make sure that you have something highly durable that's going to last a very long time. So I cooked fish in this, and I don't know if you've ever had an issue with fish. I always, no matter how good of a cook I ever become, fish is hard for me because I always end up breaking it. I think I'm impatient. So patience in cooking is a very important thing.
You got to realize that all all food has its own little inherent sugars and things like that. And until they're sticky until they caramelize, and then they develop this little, it's almost a release point. So whether it's, and it's the same thing with meats, you know, meats get that, have the proteins and all that stuff in there, and it can be a little bit sticky. When you've got this kind of Quantum 2 nonstick, you don't have to worry about that. And I'm like Carrie just did, I like to add my oils and butters more as a flavoring than as an actual cooking medium, because it's like, if you've got really good nonstick, and it's the good nonstick, not the, you know, the stuff with the chemical stuff in there, the PFOA free, then you know you're good to go. And I also think it allows the food to really caramelize and get really great flavor. You know, there's a thing called fond, and there's that whole, I won't get into the whole science of the browning thing and all that stuff, but you know, food has its own inherent sugars and chemical makeup that allows it to get this really deep, rich flavor. Yeah. But you gotta have a pan that can really help you create that, and that's what this does. It reacts with the food, and it gives you the most incredible, like, deep, rich flavor, especially when you're doing things like meats, you know, or things like mushrooms and things like that. Oh, look at this. All right, so we're flipping it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep flipping. I want to show you how nothing is sticking, how we're getting in there. Okay, so even if we have a little leftover, I just lightly rub it with a spatula. It's coming right off. This is gonna be at home. You're gonna literally wipe this down when you're finished and be able to keep cooking if you needed to. And that makes a great that's why we love nonstick.
Right. Paul just said that if you want the pink, you gotta hurry up, because the pink is the most popular. I love that. It's a girl's pan.
I got the blue. So I love the pink, but my kitchen has a lot of blue in it. I told you I have the blue on the mixing bowls, and I got the blue. It's beautiful. No matter which color you're looking at, even if you look at the...
I buy this for my mom, though. You know what I mean?
But it was so stand out in your kitchen. And again, it's about cooking with fun.
Here's my thing, okay? And I'll tell you this, and this is, I'm gonna give you a little lesson out there. First of all, and I know all of our chefs and our kitchen people know this as well, food does not like to be crowded, ever. So always use the bigger pan if you're wondering which pan to use, because if you use a smaller pan, your food has a tendency to steam, and you don't want to steam your food unless you're steaming it. You want to brown it. So if you're browning things, use the largest pan that you have, even if it's only a burger or two. That's what I do. That's why this pan is so great. It's a big pan, but look at the great caramelization we're getting, and we're not steaming food, we're really grilling food. That's the way to go. Plus, what's the difference between cleaning an 8-inch fry pan and an 11-inch fry pan? There is no difference.
Right, exactly.
You still gotta wash it. You still gotta put it in the sink. Who cares if it's the bigger one? The bigger one will cook better for you. I'm not saying not to have a small pan, because if you're doing an egg for yourself, you don't need a big giant fry pan. But if you are doing something like this, look at you with your, turkey burgers with caramelized onions?
Caramelized onions. So this is actually the turkey burger with caramelized onions recipe from Kimberly's book. So this is definitely a way to lower your fats a little bit. Could you do this with a beef burger? Of course you could. But being able to use, you know, keep an eye out for that 90-10 turkey meat is what you want to end up using. We do a piece of cheese on there, and then you just top her off, and we're all done. So we'll pop these over here. So these guys are finished, and then we're going to move on. So this is our...
Should I do that? You want me to do that?
Please do, yes.
Okay.
Show them how great this is.
Let me grab, I always like to have a towel in my hand when I grab anything. So watch, all right, so we have basically, let me show you the pan.
Here we go.
So you can get that shot.
This will be you.
All right, so this has been, this is still a burner that's on.
Yeah,
Can you see that burner is still on? So we did that because we wanted to burn it in.
Yep.
And I just want to show you how easy it is.
Back to perfect all over again. That's what makes this pan so, you're gonna use this all the time.
What, are you kidding me?
All the time.
It's like, look at this.
I'm gonna come back this way.
All right, now, and by the way, again, I'm gonna give you a suggestion, and you don't always have to listen to mine, but even they say the same thing. I wash these pans out in the sink. I don't put them in the dishwasher. First of all, I don't like, remember we were talking about when you have aluminum, it's a great conductor of heat. Cool. But if you get aluminum and you raise and lower the temperature, it has a tendency to warp. Not only that, you have rivets in here, and that's not gonna help the rivets to go into an oven where, you know, you're going hot and cold and hot and cold. So I wash them out. It's one less pan to pull out of the dishwasher. It gives you more room anyway, so just hand wash them. I think it's easier. Maybe you can throw them in the dishwasher, but I wouldn't do that. That's just, like, I don't put my knives in the dishwasher.
I don't either, I know.
Because I'm like, really? You want to reach into a dark little hole and pull a knife out of it? Yeah, that's it's not a good idea. Look at you cooking over here.
So what we're cooking over here is from Kimberly's cookbook, and it's Donna's spaghetti casserole. Yeah. And so what's great about this is it has fennel, onion, mushrooms, and then we've taken our tomato sauce and our spaghetti. We're gonna top, now the fennel is a trick. The fennel is what we love about sausage, but this is a vegetarian dish. So we're able to take that taste of sausage, because when it merges with the mushrooms, it actually actually makes you think there's sausage in there. It's giving you that taste. So I'm gonna put mozzarella and some Parmesan at the top. Okay, and I would normally put, I don't know if my finished one has it, but I would normally put a little of this on top
I like
for some
a little
color.
green, and there could be basil too, right?
And now I'm gonna head over to our oven, and I'm gonna switch this out for the one that's in there. So now we've cooked on the stove.
I'll go with you.
But now we're taking it to the oven. That's where this is so amazing. So I'm gonna switch that out.
That one go there.
Down here.
That go there. And let's
You can
see.
pop that
I
guy
can
in
throw
for
this
me.
in.
Yeah, throw that in for me. So we'll have some more food for later. And then, watch me, I'm going straight to the table with this. And you can feel really good about putting this out because, again, the colors, the ombre, the way that it looks, it's perfect
Yeah, you know
to bring right to
You
table.
know I'm going in there, right?
Please do. Let me
Can I
get you
use this
something.
thing?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so, and to show you the finished dish, and you can actually even wedge this out. That's how I would do it. I like how it kind of looks like that because you got pasta in there. Do my best to do
Which
that.
one's hot here.
And look, I want you to look. Can you see? Look at that.
Isn't that perfect?
Look at that, what? Come on, guys, really? And this has been baking in the oven. And then, of course, there's my perfect portion. Came out a little bit. Maybe I should have used a bigger plate. That's not too bad. I would obviously wipe that down before I brought it out to the table. But look at how nice. I'll put
Isn't
a
that
little
beautiful?
parsley on top. That kind of covers everything. And then you've got just a beautiful little meal like that right there. I mean, and then look inside again. There's no cleanup inside this pan. Can you see what I'm, look at this.
It slides right out.
This has cheese. I mean, look at it.
We baked it in the oven after we cooked on the stove, yeah.
Love it.
So that's why this is called the everyday pan. That's why you're gonna use it every day. Here I'm making an okra hash. So if you ever kind of say, what in the world do I do with okra? Okra's kind of a
That's about as southern as you come, I guess.
It really
okra
is.
hash. You got okra, sweet potatoes, you got everything in there.
Sweet potatoes, some onions. Okay, we're doing a little garlic, and then I'm gonna start my rosemary pork chops over on this side. I wanna make sure we're hot enough. I think we are perfect.
You're getting there, yeah, it's pretty good. It's okay.
We'll get it started.
We don't have a ton of time, so we'll just put them in. Now this pork, I would think would stick.
You know?
We'll do the 3.
Yeah, do the 3.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And, and that's the thing. Fish, your steaks, your pork, all the things that you think you have to either grill or that you have to have, you can use in this pan, and it's going to give you that perfect searing. It's going to...
Leave it. Yeah.
I know. You don't even have to do anything.
This.
You don't even have to put any oil in it. So if you're trying to back up off your oils, if you're trying to back up off of, just your fats and things like that, this is now cooking with just flavored oil, not going over the top, if that makes sense.
All right, and then remember, and Carrie brought it up too, and I will tell you from my years of being in the restaurant, leave your food alone. Allow it to caramelize when you put it in a pan. It's the same thing with eggs. You put an egg in a pan. Don't start stirring it up right off the bat. I mean, if you're doing scramble, if you're doing Asian food, they like to scramble the egg in the pan. That's fine. But I like to scramble my eggs ahead of time and put them in the pan, and then let them do their thing. When you have nonstick, you don't have to have any butter.
That's true.
If you're on some kind of crazy, or not crazy, but a diet where you don't want to add a lot of fat, you can always spray the inside of the pan. That helps with the release as well. And I do that even on my nonstick, just because I like the butter flavor, and I think it helps it a little bit more. Plus, it's a minimal amount. It's traces amounts of fat. And remember, too, that butter, a pat of butter at the end, if you're doing a meal for 2 people, that's nothing. That's
nothing.
Minimal calories. It's a little bit of fat. And that's okay. But monitor what you put in. It's a lot easier to do that at the end of the cooking process or during than in the beginning. Some people will sit there, they'll put 4 tablespoons of oil in a pan to make a pancake, and you're like,
too much.
You just added 60 grams of fat, dude. 60 grams. That's like, for a lot of people, that's double what they'd have in a day.
Exactly.
For an order of pancakes. So be real careful about that. But we have about 2 minutes left. Paul says, what's the most popular color? Pink? And then red is second. I have it available in blue. Again, what we love about this is the size. You can do an upside down cake in here. You can do any kind of a breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yep.
Stir fries, because it's nice and wide and open. You could do stir fry in here.
Look what's
at
happening.
that. Look at that.
Perfect.
Because
so
we didn't touch it.
Did we do anything except just talk and prep
pan.
other things? And our pork chops are coming out beautiful. And notice how they move around. There's nothing underneath, okay?
Yeah.
You're getting that sear, you're getting that perfect temperature without all the hard work. Yeah. And that's how nonstick should be.
It's a piece of cake, and we're not talking about having to have a chef in here to look over our shoulder. You can do stuff like this, but you gotta get really good cookware. Let me show you again. When you order what you get, you have your choice. It comes in red, it comes in blue, it comes in this incredible pink. all right? And then it comes, we call them the silver, Paul, or gray? Silver. It has this quantum, really cool nonstick on the inside, which is amazing. It's a very unique, it's almost a champagne nonstick on the inside. You've got these really giant, extra large helper handles. Normally handles are real thin, and they put them on, but they're kind of hard to hold, and they get super, super hot. These are very thick, but they're a hollowed material so that they will allow the heat to release relatively quickly. I wouldn't grab ever out of the oven. And then, of course, you have rivets on the inside. And then there's the base, and the base is a combination of stainless steel and aluminum. You have aluminum on the outside. Aluminum is a very durable metal, so it's not going to scratch and all that stuff, but it is not a very good conductor of heat. Aluminum is a very good conductor of heat,
Correct.
but it's soft. That's why they make aluminum foil out of it. Where are
So,
you?
and
There
these
you
are safe for
Thanks, Dan.
induction,
I don't know where I was looking.
gas,
Yeah.
electric. You can use this on any stovetop, which is really important. So no matter what you're
great.
working with at home, you're set with this. So,
See now, look at what you got going on here. And you know what? One of the stickiest things, believe it or not, I will tell you, if you put in a pan,
Yeah.
is potatoes.
yes,
Potatoes are
Starch.
loaded with
Yep.
what?
Starch. Starchy.
And starch is sticky, but look, I can scrape
It
that
comes
right
right
off.
off.
I gotta buy my wet towel. That's coming right off. Anyway, you're gonna love this. Carrie Miletto, you're a dream.
Thank you so
Thank you so much for being here.
I'll see you later.
Southern girl, you're the best. All right, we got much more coming up. Stick around as our clearance continues.
Did you know you can stream both HSN and HSN2 live anytime, any place? With just the click of a button on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV, you're connected to the latest and greatest we have to offer. And with HSN2, there's always something different from what's currently airing on HSN. Head over to hsn.com or open your HSN mobile app and start watching.
Lancôme Paris on HSN.
All right, welcome back. I love clearance because we just shift gears on you. We're like, we're going here, we turn the corner, we go here, and we turn the corner and we give you bend a path. Now, I know you normally see this around holiday, but we decided, you know what, it's a clearance show. Why not give these away? Now, you know bend a path, probably one of our most popular toys that we have here every holiday season. Why? Kids love it. You create your own racetrack. You get the cars, the lights, the batteries, the bridge. You get everything. In fact, let's show you what you get. So you're gonna get 289 pieces of track. Trust me, these are not like train tracks. These are not hard to put together. They snap together easy. You get two of the vehicles. You get one in blue and you get one in red. You get the mountain tunnel bridge and you get the batteries to go along with it. It all comes in this really cool box. So I know what you're saying. You're saying, Guy, it's not Christmas. What am I gonna do? All right, if you got little kids, you should always have one of these at your house. If you're grandma or grandpa, you should always have a box of these at your house. But if you don't, get one now, or two, or three, or four, squirrel them away in your gift area, and when Christmas time comes, or whatever holiday you celebrate, you'll have a great gift to give to everybody. My good buddy Bobby Milliken is here.
Good morning, guys.
Happy holidays to you, lad.
Feels so weird, but yet so good.
It's so good. Well, look at, you can see, Bobby, look what we did with the price. So these are normally $34.95, and people go crazy because it's like two gifts for a kid.
That's crazy.
You got two cars, so a couple kids can play.
Absolutely.
It's half price today.
50%
yeah,
off.
I know, it's a
We go
great
from
deal.
food to fun, and
Food
there's
to
no
fun.
other time than to have fun in the early morning.
Why do kids love this so much, Bobby?
They love it because it's so easy. First of all, let me show you the secret. It's not hard. It's this serpentine technology, and all it is, it's called bend a path. We call it that for a reason. It's a path that bends. It pieces together, so it easily pulls apart and then goes back together again. There's no right or wrong way to do this. That's my favorite part about bend a path. It allows your kids the creativity and the control to have fun at their own level, at their own pace, as they desire. So whether it's the bright colors that is a turn on to them, whether it's the cars, we give you not one, but 2 light up SUVs. Maybe you want the red one, you like the blue one, it doesn't matter. You don't have to choose. Why? Because they both come included. And let me show you about the cars, because Guy, look at the light ups. The old ones I think had 3 or 4. These have 5 LED light ups, 2 in the front, the hood there, the top, and of course the back. You just set them down and they go.
They go. And by the way, you know what's great about this too, Bobby, is that you can create your own, like you just did. You can create your own bridges.
I'm gonna make a little circle right here.
I love this. He's making his own little tunnel right here. Here they come. Watch out, Bobby. You're okay.
Oh no.
Right back on the track. So you can make your own bridges, you can make your own tunnels, you can do all your own fun things.
Here he goes.
And that's what's so cool. Look at over here, we got a little whirly bird thing going on there. And look at, you just did that so easily.
Yep.
You can create elevated areas.
All kind of stuff.
And guess what? It's not gonna hurt. They love it. Up and down, you can, if you have a shoebox, if you got a stuffed animal, use it, stick it under there, let them use it as a bridge.
One of my favorite things is when Bill Duggan, who usually comes on and shows this, he talks about, I think it was his niece, and she made a circle and then just put a car in it, right?
You're not gonna do that.
You know, we gotta do the hamster wheel.
Are you gonna do the hamster and the hamster wheel?
Oh, there.
Oh,
Easy.
look out.
Round and round she goes.
That's the best thing ever.
So there's no right or wrong way. Then we'll just let that guy continue to go. But this is,
you know, we needed this in college. College days, I just watched that thing go.
We could have had some friendly bets on these things. But you get this mountain. It's not only a mountain, but it doubles as a tunnel. So the way I have it set up, currently configured, is the car is going to go up and over. And we'll see this little red guy. He's coming around and over the mountain. But then, if you want to just move it around, take the tunnel, take the mountain out, put it back together, or just put it like this. Make sure you got it right on each side so the cars are going to go there properly. Let's see if I did it right. Boom.
Sure did.
There it is. Again, no right or wrong, no instructions, and I think we have a video to show you. It looks really cool at night as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I know. We don't shut the lights out here, but this thing actually glows in the dark. The lights that come off the car kind of activate the glowing mechanism that's in the track itself. It's really, really neat. We have other things. I don't have them available today, but we will have those available down the road, which is all the extra pieces like the elevator bridge and all the other stuff. So this is the starter kit. It's only $17.48. I would get a couple. I would probably get 3 or 4 of these.
Absolutely.
Because let me tell you, stock up now.
Well, I love what you said at the beginning of the show, the fact that Grandma, Grandpa have one at your house on the ready. So even if the kid forgets to take it over there, you've already got it there, locked and loaded, ready to go. So this is what 14 feet of track looks like. By the way, some of the other products out there that have tried to duplicate or mimic this only give you maybe 1 car or 7 to 10 feet. Not bend the pad. They give you the full 14 feet. Watch this guy. You ready? Here's how you set it up. Awesome. Bingo, and that's
it. And watch how look how flexible it is.
Look at this.
And, it's like a snake.
There are 289 pieces to this, but it's not one of those like Legos or where you have to pick up where mom and dad are tripping over the pieces. You just connect it. You can go on carpet, on hard surface, get your little SUV guys going. How do you start them, Bobby? Great question. You just tap the button. That's it. The lights go on, the wheels start going, and there you go. There's no right or wrong. It's endless hours of fun. And if you're, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, what's great too is that you're getting 2 toys in one because you have enough, you got extra cars here so that the kids can play with another kid. Worst thing ever happens is you buy one of these tracks and they give you 1 car. And you're like, and one kid is just hogging the car, so you have 2 here. So if you got little ones, each can have his own car.
There you go.
Each can have his own track.
Separate tracks.
And again, you know, when at the end of the day, when you want to take this home and pack it up, you literally just unsnap one piece and you roll the whole thing up.
Yep.
Look, watch, here goes Bobby. It's the end of the day. Come on, kids, time to go home.
Time to go home.
Watch what he does.
I like to just put it in one piece.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just how fast can you roll? I mean, it's just a couple at 5,
it's that
4,
easy.
3, 2, 1. Pretty much 5, 6, 7 seconds, call it what you want. I've packed up an entire 14 feet and we give you the carrying case and you've got your 2 SUVs. So it's perfect.
So this is one of our most popular toys at holiday season. The reason you're seeing it now is it's a clearance show, so we are unloading inventory now to make room for other stuff for our summer and springtime shows, and then we'll get more of these as we get back closer to holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you want to absolutely steal it out of our shelves here today, I mean, these are prices like we see in our outlets.
Well, here's the thing.
And if you don't have an HSN outlet, you know, or the QVC store, you know, our sister station, whatever, now's your chance to get incredible deals.
Right.
And this might be another one that you didn't buy because you're like, you know what, the kids only come over once in a while. Do I really need to, you know, do I really need to do that? Guess what? At this price, Come on, go for it. What do you got to lose? Nothing.
What do you have to lose? Absolutely
It's all
nothing.
savings.
Endless configurations. And you know what, guy? The truth of the matter is, you know, I'm a new dad. My daughter's
Congratulations.
Thank you. two and a half.
That's still new.
This is age for ages 3 and up, but she still finds joy out of this. She likes actually the colors, the bright colors, and I'll just detach it right here. The bright orange, the neon yellow, that cool green, and that bright blue. And we showed you in the B-roll how neat and awesome it looks at night because it lights up because of those SUV lights. So whether you're like me, a new father, you've got a young 2 or 3-year-old, they're gonna love this. If you've got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 adults, I love this too, true story. So my neighbors came over for Christmas, right? They brought their kids over and it was kind of like, oh, what do we do? You know, we put on the Christmas music, but it wasn't there. You know what I mean? I brought out the Bend the Path. Their kids lit up. My daughter lit up. The parents, we started talking, having a few adult beverages, but you know, whatever.
You gotta do that.
This is for the kids. This is Bend the Path.
Well, you know, and what I love too is that a lot of the toys and a lot of the gifts that we give our kids now are basically electronic gifts, digital gifts, things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but
I want you, listen, I have tablets for your kids, I have DVD players for your kids, and I'd like you to purchase those as well. But it's nice to have some toys that are just tactile, toys that you play with, good old-fashioned cars and racetracks. And kids will never get tired of that, all right? And it's good for them. The stimulation they get with being creative and decorating the track, the stimulation they get from watching the colors and the lights on the cars and the creativity of putting things under it and building bridges. It is an amazing, you know, you may have the next architect, who knows? But it is a brilliant toy in its simplicity.
It's simple.
It's a brilliant toy in its ease of cleanup.
Yes.
All right, because like you said, don't get me wrong, you know, there's nothing wrong with the Legos or the blocks. Those are great, all great toys. But you know, there's some cleanup involved in a lot of that, and those are tough toys to bring with you because they get everywhere. Right. Wonderful. Again, you know, anytime you got your kids using their coordination, eye-hand stuff, it's great. This is easy right out of the box.
It's so
out
simple.
of the bag, it's easy.
Well, you hit it. You know, again, me being a new dad, I want something that's safe for my daughter. This is absolutely safe. I don't want to worry about what is the parental controls, what is the content, are they video gaming, are they watching movies, what are they doing? This is something you can actually really just set and forget. Let the kids have hours and hours of fun. You definitely, like Guy said at the top, you want to get more than one because at this price, 50% off, that's pretty ridiculous to have this as a great toy. #1 selling toy on all of HSN. I cannot stress enough, there's a reason why it has a 4.5 rating
real toy.
on reviews.
It's something I would call a toy.
There's a reason it's a customer pick.
Yeah.
So we know that you love it, and to be able to offer it at such a great price.
Right. A toy is something you play with.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think I get as of a DVD player as a toy.
No.
I don't think of a tablet as a toy. I mean, they can have games on them. But a game is not a toy. Right. A toy is something you hold in your hands. You're interactive. And that has color, and it engages all your senses, your tactile senses, your vision. I mean, it's something you play with. I like a toy is something you can manipulate and change, and have fun with, and modify. And
Exactly.
That's why this hits on all the bells.
Or just have it go off the track and just race it if you want to bring out that competitive spirit. Just let it go.
Sometimes I just like to let it go and see where it winds up.
Let it go.
You never know.
There's no wrong way. Hours and hours of fun for you and your kids. Really a great way to keep that connection with your children.
Big kids, little kids. All right, Bobby, good job.
Thank you.
Stick around. We got more clearance right after this.
Labellum for HSN is boho modern, flattering, and comfortable. I've always had an interest in fashion, and being able to incorporate the inspiration from my music and what's comfortable for me to wear on stage, and always looking good, but enjoying what I'm wearing. That was important to me. The Labellum woman is truly every woman.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? When you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. When you use your HSN card, get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Alexandra, the birthday girl, is back. Happy birthday again.
Very much. Thank you.
All right, listen, we are excited. I know you love clearance shows like everybody else does. I think everybody inherently loves a clearance because it's, like I said, it's the time where you go, all right, I'll get it.
I'm gonna grab it.
All right, I'll get it.
I want it, they still have it, I'm gonna grab it.
It was too expensive, now I can get it. Thomas Kincaid, the painter of light, amazing, amazing artist, and the stuff that he does, the three-dimensional type of engaging artwork that he created over so many years is amazing. And we've got a couple of really special pieces. It's the lit canvas art built in with fiber optic lights. And I will tell you, I have a couple of his holiday canvases. I put them up every holiday season. I love them. They really remind me of a place I grew up skiing out up in Vermont, an old country town.
Yeah.
Well, these are called Stillwater Bridge and Pools of Serenity. And Alexandra, at these prices, $29, half price. Does it come in the frame, the whole thing?
It comes framed, okay? These are 16 by 20. These are beloved. You love when we bring to you our lit canvas. 16 by 20 in the horizontal profile. They are framed. They have the fiber optic light that is, peppered throughout. It has the LED light. For example, you can see over the bridge where the LED light is located.
Yeah, we're gonna lower the lights for you and we'll show you.
On top of that, they are backlit so that when it's completely in the dark, you can still see the image as opposed to just the light coming. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's serene, they're lovely, they're so pretty to look at, and then you can see...
look at the backlighting.
You can see the backlighting, so you can still see the photo, but then you can see all of the detail.
Can I tell everybody out there really quickly, I have to tell you, we're gonna lighten the lights a little bit. Our studio lights are built to block out like glare and things like that. So at nighttime, it's tough for them to pick up. I can easily see this. Like, that's how it looks to me.
That's really good.
That's actually a really great lighting. Thank you, guys.
Good.
This is how it looks when it's on your wall in the total darkness. That's how it looks. We just, as I said, we have our cameras are really, really good cameras. They filter out unwanted light, but so they don't really know how to perceive this. But when you put this in your house, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. If you tell me this comes with a remote control, I'm going to jump.
It comes with a remote control and has a built-in timer. So with Winter Lane, whenever we bring to you, and that's our proprietary in-home line of our beautiful decorative wear. I share that with you all the time. But what Thomas Kincaid was commissioned to do these for us and made them even more special. So yes, you have the remote control, so you can turn it on and you can turn it off, and then you can also just press the button. Can you see on my hand here? You just press the number 6, and it has a 6-hour timer. So 6 hours on, 18 hours off. You're just going to pop in 4 of your AA batteries. Okay.
I'll do mine right here. Watch.
There you go.
Turn it off.
Turn it on.
I want to turn it on. I just hit the top button.
You hit the top button.
That turns it back on. And then there's the timer at the bottom. The little timer,
right.
So this is beautiful. So when you think about it, so let's say it gets dark, it's 8 o'clock. You hit the 6-hour timer, it's gonna go off at 2 o'clock in the morning. Ideal if you wanna turn it off before you go to bed.
Right.
I love the fact that you've got the remote control built into this. And let me tell you, I have the Thomas Kincaid, that Christmas Village one on my wall. I love it. In fact, when I have my little Christmas party, I have HSN people over there like, that is awesome. Because they saw it in the studio and they're like, oh, I don't know what that was. I'm like, no, it really looks great.
Now I'm sad because I've never been invited.
You'll be there. You will be there. Well, it's your birthday, so we're going to get that. We got to do that one first. The Stillwater Bridge is the most popular. That's the one that's in front of me. But I will tell you that these are so eye-catching. These come completely framed. And remember, what the beauty in artwork, in addition to the gorgeous painting that that only Thomas Kincaid could create. You always know a Thomas Kincaid.
Of course.
It's the technology that it's backlit behind, and that you have all these little flecks of light everywhere. And I'll let Alexandra go through some of the features.
Well, these are paintings that are licensed by Thomas Kincaid. It's an easy, instant way to decorate. I love when, I don't have to think about it. You don't have the cords because they are battery operated. It has the remote control, and of course, it has the timer. But what's lovely is, remember, because it's Thomas Kincaid, these are going to be lovely on or off. The only difference is when they do have the fiber optic light, the backlit canvas, when the LED is there, it's really just bringing what you've always loved about Thomas Kincaid. Maybe you collect Thomas Kincaid, but it's bringing this portrait, it's bringing this landscape painting to life. Now, I love that we take it up a notch by going ahead and adding the black frame. In years past, we've done many canvas pieces for you, whether it's Donna Gelsinger or some of the other artists that we work with, and they are not always framed. These, or they would just have a wrapped canvas. This does have the frame that is included. And what's also lovely about both of these images, it's not just for holiday. These are absolutely landscapes that are year-round. This is tranquility. This is something that I would maybe put in my breakfast nook, a powder room, maybe in a beautiful hallway where you want a little bit of extra light. I also would probably put this near my desk and office where I need my blood pressure to be
nice and chill.
Where I want to be nice and chill. Maybe where I'm doing my quiet time, where I do my daily devotional, because it's serene. It's very calming, and it's just so pretty. And can you imagine when you give this as a gift?
Oh my gosh, and remember that they all come officially licensed by Thomas Kincaid, so you know you're getting the real deal. They are fully ready to go. I mean, they're ready to hang. They're all framed out, and it's and very sort of a color that would fit in any decor. They do the black. You can see the stamp signature down there on the bottom.
Both, yes.
So you know it's Thomas Kincaid. It's a real canvas art right here. And then, of course, you see it's a great size. I think I want to give you the exact.
16 by 20.
So it's 16
These are
by
16 by 20.
So it should fit in anywhere. It's easy to decorate anywhere that you go. So you can do that. There's no cords. It's battery. Don't forget, the thing works on batteries. You pop a couple of batteries in the back. The batteries come with the remote control.
Right, the battery.
So you're good with that. You throw 4 AA batteries in the back?
4 AA batteries.
Right,
Let me just do a little housekeeping very quickly. I just want to show you. So you've got the 2 little saw hooks.
So you can hang it.
So you'll turn, and then you'll put your batteries right here in this little battery box, and make sure you turn this on, okay? It's off and then on. Turn this in the on position first. Then you're going to go ahead and put this on your wall, because once it is on your wall and it's in the on position, then moving forward, you can either use the timer or use the remote control. Maybe you want to keep this, you know, right there on a little sideboard, and in the evening, if you want to manually turn them off, that's your choice, or use the timer.
You know what I love about it is it's instant artwork. You don't have to do anything. You put it up on the wall. You can move it around. It makes a nice gift. I love artwork like this that has a timer. My favorite thing about these is that, you know, you can set it, it'll automatically come on and it'll automatically turn off. So once you hit that 6 hour, you don't really have to do anything. You don't have to babysit it. If you want to turn it off completely, you can take it off the wall and shut down the main power switch. So you're good to go. It doesn't drain the battery. I've had mine, and I will tell you that when I use mine for the entire month, I put my that wall hanging thing up in, I think I put it up the beginning of November.
Okay, November.
And I keep it all the way through mid-January. I never change the batteries. I use them one set of batteries, and that lasts me 3 months.
Several hundred hours of illumination, because the LED is only draining, you know, taking just a little sip from the battery. So that's very, very nice. If you are, I just want to give one more little tip. If you are going to put these away for whatever reason, make sure with any of your battery-operated products that you remove the batteries from the cases. I just wanted to share that with you. But it's everything that you love about Thomas Kincaid. I mean, look at the lavenders, look at the colors, the grays, the blues,
and the shine off the
greenery.
water.
You can almost see the mist. Almost feel like if you were to put your finger near the still water, you can see the reflection in the water. You can almost imagine walking there and feeling what the temperature would be.
I'm always amazed at people that can figure out how to do things like reflection. It's like, I mean, it's hard enough to just draw a tree. Now you got to draw the tree reflected in a pool of water.
Can you see the mist in the background, the fog and the mist, and then to also have the glow? Look at the glow.
I learned a little about the about how to frost a tree from the legendary Bob Ross. If you ever watched him on PBS, well, he would use his little spatula, and that I get. But it's like when you talk about Thomas Kincaid and other artists, and they can make things like this, and they can make reflection, and they can make things look like they're close to you or far away, and actually show depth. Because don't forget, this is a flat painting. But when you look at it, I mean, it really looks like you've come out of the woods and you're looking down an area where there's a bridge, and look at that. Off in the distance, you see the trees that are lit up, right? It's just the most beautiful. And I agree, it's not necessarily holiday. No, it's perfect for holiday.
It's perfect for holiday. But these are, without question, lovely pieces all year round. Start a gallery of your beautiful lit canvases. And lastly, it's also about the self-control guy. It's not like there are little lights all over. They're just strategically located in the perfect place.
Turn it on.
So pretty. Yeah, turn it on.
Turn it on.
There you go.
That's all you need to do. I love it. All right, well, Paul, what did you just say to me? Which? They're loving the bridge. Okay, so the bridge is going to be the first one to go if you like the bridge. I only have about 1,200 of these to go around. 50% off if you'd like to pick it up. And remember, once you spend $75, everything is free shipping. We got our HSN page up there right now. And if you would like to buy some more, great stuff on clearance. We got a whole bunch of stuff that you can grab. And you can put it in your shopping cart. We've got bedding. We got shoes. What do you need? Bedding and shoes. You need anything else? Nah, you're good. Hey, free shipping on anything. Like I just said, $75 or more, and you'll get free shipping on everything. All right. So I will tell you that when Alexandra was here, when she's here over the holidays, I never, ever fail to buy these lights from her. Why? I honestly believe it's one of the best things for holiday that we sell here at the best price. It's the last item in my 3-hour show.
Not just holiday.
Any time of year.
Decor.
Well, I use it because I have, you know what I have them now? Above my fireplace hearth,
right.
And they reflect off the ceiling.
Of course.
They're so beautiful. So let me tell you what this is, everybody. So this is a set of 2. You get 2 sets. Indoor, outdoor, what we call pastel LED light strings. These are the only planned airing of the day, and they're only $13.95. Take it away, because I know how much you love to show everybody what you can do. Okay. Now, let me just tell you, we have 6 colors, right?
We have 6. Oh, go through the colors. Well, we have the aqua.
Yeah.
We have the lavender. We have the blue. This is actually the blue, the lavender, the aqua. You can see it's a little bit more turquoise.
Then we have mint green.
Mint, the pink, and the warm white, okay? This is the second time only that we have had the opportunity to share with you the string lights in the pastels. In the past, you've seen the red and the green and the amber and also the royal blue, very primary colors. But these are gorgeous pastels, just like my blouse. So you can see the blue. In fact, where do I have that? Right here, you can see, here is the blue. Now you're receiving 2 of the light packs.
Look at the
and
colors.
Each of the light packs have 60 strings. Here, hold on to that.
Awesome.
And it comes with the batteries. So the 6 batteries that are required, 3 batteries.
Feet?
You're receiving 2 10-foot strands, and each strand has 60 lights. Isn't that beautiful? So this is nice and long,
Sometimes
okay?
I just like to wrap
There you go. Oh, God, you're so funny.
Myself.
There you go.
Ellen Bunner's got to look at it.
Of course.
Myself
so you can have, but I have to share, I want to share with everybody what happened a little while ago. If you go on Home with Alexandra, my Facebook, I was making this little, we call this cart. Look at this. Oh, I got to put everything on the table? Oh, boy, that's going to take a couple of seconds here. Okay.
It's all right.
They want me to share with you.
Yeah, we'll do them.
I was putting this together, and I wanted to show you. You can just take, for example, if you have a mercury glass little vase, right? Now, that's pretty. This is spectacular because it's about transformation. If you don't feel like you're very crafty, anything that you have, this is just a cylinder right here.
Here, look. There's
just a cylinder with the little rocks.
You put like some gravel, some little gravel in there.
Or sand, or moss.
Now watch, you put this in.
And you can just bury that in the sand or gravel because it works with a timer. So they will stay on for 6 hours and automatically turn off, right?
You can just bury that. We don't have time to do that. But yeah, and you've created the most beautiful display. You can do this anywhere because what we're talking about here is battery operation. And the ease of it is that first of all, we're going to give you the batteries as well. Of
course.
And you can set these for different modes too, right?
You can put, well, here, you can go through all the different modes. It has combination, wave, sequential. You can see them kind of glittering. They come wrapped like this, and then you just unwrap them, and they can kind of twinkle. And what I love to do, I'm going to build a very simple vignette for you. What I like to do, take a little mirrored charger. I'm just going to move this little, take a little mirrored charger, add this. You can take your flowers if you want. You could put this, you know what's really pretty, Guy, when you do your bar at home? You can put your carafe on there, maybe a little decorative item like this on there.
I love all the different things you can do with it.
All the different colors. You can just hide the battery packs behind. You can really bring things to life. Add your flowers. You can actually take your flowers, take the light, take out the stem, here you go, take out the stem, and wrap this around the base. Now, everybody goes crazy.
Are you putting that in the water?
You can take this. I don't want to take the battery back. Take this, and then you can also put it through the greenery on your natural flowers. Wrap this up. Put this in the light. Wow.
Can you imagine if you're doing a party?
If you're doing a party.
What if you are doing a holiday? What about all around your poinsettia? Wouldn't that be?
Around
excuse me,
all
poinsettia.
Of your poinsettia, right?
Poinsettia.
And then when you're adding your lovely glasses, no matter what you're adding, add your little glasses. But because of the illumination on the mirror charger, everyone in the studio, when I was just kind of, not necessarily practicing, but just kind of playing with the lights and, you know, dropping them, nothing fancy, everybody was like, oh my God,
they're amazing.
That is so pretty. So remember, you're receiving 2 light strands. Each of them are 10 feet long. And then you also are receiving all of the batteries. They work with the timer. Have fun with
They're weather resistant, they're water resistant, they're unbelievable. You can put them anywhere, you can trim them up, it won't hurt the lights. If you cut some off, it doesn't hurt it at all, it still will glow. These are only $13.95. I will tell you that I spent a lot of money above my cabinetry in my kitchen. There is this lighting that's all above the cabinets, right?
Gorgeous.
And it's really pretty. So at night when you go in there and you can raise or lower it, it's on a dimmer. So it kind of glows at the ceiling. You can do the same with this, and you can change all the different things. You can have it glowing up or down simply with the pushing a button. You have all these separate options. You can put this around your fireplace. You can mold it to anything. Anything you want to light up, indoors or out.
That's so true.
You can mold this to, because you've got that waterproof a cord out there. We're going to give you the batteries to go along with it. It's ideal. I love, 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 love your lights. And for this, don't forget, you're getting two of these.
You're receiving 2.
You get a 2-pack.
If you're doing your crafts, the worst thing that can happen is when you feel like you're running out. You'll use this year-round. If you have any of your decorative items, it's really about transforming ordinary items that you have. This, you might say, oh, Alexander, I don't know if I would ever do this, but don't be intimidated. You really can't mess this up. Remember, I shared with you, it's as simple as an empty vase or an empty cylinder, maybe flowers that you received and you kept the glass vase, or mason jars, okay? Because these really look like fireflies. And then you're just choosing your favorite color. The lavender is ever so slightly lighter than the pink, okay? And then you just put this inside, and remember, the timer is automatic, and you just drop that in, and because of the timer that's built in, they'll automatically turn off, and that's it.
Now that, you see, and the timer just makes it even better.
See,
now I don't have to deal with that as well.
So
I mean, these are, you don't have to babysit them. You can put them somewhere and keep them there forever, and they will come on when the timer turns them on, and they'll automatically turn off. You can light anything that you previously could not light before, because when you wanted to light something, usually you had to think of 2 things. Okay, where's a plug to plug it in, or is it waterproof? Right? That's what you would think of, right? And when you buy Christmas lights, you're always like, oh, can these go outdoors? This can go anywhere. This can go absolutely anywhere. It'll automatically turn itself on and off. You have batteries that'll last forever because they're LED, and LED does not draw a lot of power from batteries. It doesn't, just like regular lighting does. You know, incandescent uses heat, and it sucks the life out of batteries. These will last for hours and hours and hours and hours.
I have had mine for years and years and years. And you know what I find is, because they are cool to the touch, I can literally put them on fresh roses, on fresh flowers. You want another trick? If you have beautiful barware or beautiful glasses on your table and you want to, you know, illuminate the glasses, if you put them on top of the light, just because these are very durable. You don't have to be ginger. If you have any type of carafes or barware, you just put the light right on top and the light shines up. You know, I noticed that you can buy lights to put underneath some of your glasses. And then you're just going to tuck the battery packs either into the flowers, or you can tuck them behind an object. You know what? This is so pretty.
You know what I like about it too, honestly, is, and I was saying you could decorate anything. Think about this. I mean, how would you normally decorate your desk? Right? Would you really ever bother? Because it's not worth it, right? You bring this light to your workplace and you can just bend it around anything. You can have beautiful lighting all around your desk. How would you do a wreath on your front door? Would you run a plug?
You can do all of your seasonal wreaths. You can tuck this into the wreath. These are invaluable all year long. Anything that you have, especially like a wreath or a foam that you're using. If you're doing a beautiful dollhouse, or maybe a helicopter, you know, a lot of us like
I thought you were going to say doghouse. I would do the doghouse.
I'm converting a dollhouse into a doghouse.
Are you really?
I'm gonna have to put that on my Instagram.
Lucky dog.
Yeah. It's a big dollhouse, and you can light it inside or put the lights around the window. So whether it's a kitchen cabinet that you just want to light up at night, maybe it's a curio case and maybe the lighting function doesn't work because you bought it at the flea market.
Right.
That for sure is going to allow you to bring your items to life.
All right,
These have been so popular, and it's the second time only that we're sharing the pastels.
For $14, you get 2 of these. I mean, you get 20 feet of light and the batteries. What do you want me to do? I'll drive it to your house and drop it off at your front door. Will that make you get it? All right, just get it. You have a great birthday the rest of the day. I know you're busy.
Thank you. This is so pretty.
And everybody, thank you so much for shopping with us. And don't forget to shop at hsn.com. We've got lots of great stuff going on there. If you want to check out all our hot items, they are available for you. And remember, $79 gets you free shipping today, even with the track phone. So if you pick that up, it's $79.95. It comes with 1,500 minutes of texts and minutes and data, all the things you need. So take advantage of that. Where's Valerie? Where is she? I don't see her. There she is. All right, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Valerie is coming up next, and I know she's got wonderful things. Valerie, what do you have, bedding clearance? Okay, so she's got lots of great deals. I will see you again tomorrow. I think I have jewelry. I have jewelry from 9 to 12. So enjoy. And by the way, the last time I was at Valerie, her hair was amazing. I think it's even more amazing today. Check it out.